Hey, hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I'm going to walk through 7 different myths or misconceptions about degree hacking. If you're watching this video and you don't know what degree hacking is, it's essentially a process or a method that allows you to accelerate college, earn college degrees faster. I did it in 9 months. I mean, it's really possible to do between 6 and 12 months, an entire 4-year degree, which is crazy. And because it's crazy and because it's so fast, there are tons of misconceptions about the process, and that's what we're talking about in today's video. If you like this kind of stuff and want to graduate faster, just like the video and subscribe to the channel. But let's dive in. The first myth or misconception is if nobody's ever heard about this, it can't be legit, right? It sounds like a magic bullet or a magic pill. Like, no. Like, there's no way this is even possible, right? Now, I'll talk to you about why this is a myth. Now, the reason that this process is not very well known and that most people have never even heard of it is because colleges and universities make more money the longer you are in school. So the longer it takes you to graduate, the more money they make. Now, a lot of colleges and universities allow you to test out of your classes and accelerate in different ways, but they don't advertise those because if you graduate faster, guess what? They make less money. Now, accelerated degrees are getting more popular. So there are some colleges that are saying, hey, you can get a degree in this fast or this fast. A lot of those universities, there's always a catch to it, and it's just advertising, right? But that's generally what's happening is colleges are just burying this under the rug so that you don't know about it. But that doesn't mean that you're not allowed to do it or anything like that. It's just colleges don't say anything about it because they don't want you to know. The next myth I want to go into is, and this is really common, a lot of people feel like if I graduate, if I learn this much information in this amount of time, I'm not going to learn what I need to learn to help me in my career. So if I graduate in 6 months, like, how is that actually going to help me for my, in the real world, in my career, right? Now, this is absolutely a myth, and I'll tell you why. There are actually a couple different reasons. Reason number one, to pass exams and test out of your classes, you still have to learn the material, but you're learning the material faster using modern learning resources. So instead of reading textbooks, you can watch YouTube videos. Instead of attending lectures and doing homework assignments, you can be scouring the internet for information. And those learning processes are way faster. So you're getting the degree faster, but you still have to learn the important stuff. Okay. Now, the second thing here, this is really unfortunate, but we have been taught our whole lives, you go to college to learn how to perform these bigger and better jobs. That's actually not really the case. If you ask college students, how much of what you learned in college are you actually applying in your job today? Most people are going to say very little. Colleges and universities, they teach a lot of old and outdated concepts and principles. It's just a lot of old stuff, okay? To get a textbook published and put into circulation in a college curriculum model, that can take 15 to 20 years sometimes to get the textbook published and then get it approved by all the boards and everything so that it can be put into this college and the college can remain accredited. Well, the problem with that is by the time the material is published, it's already outdated. So they teach a lot of really broad principles in college and not a lot of actual how to do stuff. So outside of medical school, where you're actually in hospitals doing internship type stuff and helping doctors with surgeries, or in medical school or in law school where you're practicing doing what lawyers do. There are schools where you do the hands-on stuff, but most of the time that college degree is going to tell the employer, this is valuable. This person is a hard worker and they're smart, But then once you get the job, you get trained by your employer how to do that job. So you shouldn't be relying on college to learn what you need to learn for your career unless you're going to do something like be a surgeon or something like that, okay? Now, the next thing is a huge misconception, but a lot of people feel like, well, in order to graduate faster, it means I need to work harder and I need to spend more hours studying, okay? Now, if you actually look into like how many hours a full-time student puts into school, it's like 60 hours a week between like being in class and studying. It's like 60 hours a week of school to be a full-time student. Now, I graduated in 9 months in my free time, like with a full-time job and a wife and kids, and I probably put 20 hours a week into school. So it doesn't mean more hours to graduate faster. It just means you're taking a completely different approach. Okay. The next misconception I want to talk about is a lot of people say you can't get the same degree if you're not attending in person. Like it's just not the same, right? Now, when I hear this, it goes really along with like online degrees aren't the same as traditional brick and mortar degrees. And I will say before the pandemic, that kind of was the case. There were maybe 70 to 80% of employers that viewed online school as the same as brick and mortar school. So that means 20 to 30% of employers didn't like online degrees. Okay. What happened is the pandemic hit and then boom, like every school in the entire country pushed their students online because it was against the law to have students on campus for like a year. So online school is like the new norm. Like even brick and mortar students are taking a lot of their classes online. So if you do research today, it's like 95% of employers view an online degree as equivalent to sitting in a classroom because the world is shifting to online, okay? Jobs are shifting online. So that is kind of like it's an old, outdated theory, and people felt kind of weird about online degrees for a long time. Now online education is better than it's ever been before. And if you do this online, it's always faster because you can't get a 4-year degree in a year or less if you're required to be sitting in a classroom for X amount of hours per week. So the times have changed. And most employers, like 95% of employers, according to studies, show they don't care if you got your degree online or in person, makes no difference. So you can get the same jobs and everything. Now, the next one is degree hacking doesn't work for big professions. Okay. So let's use like being a lawyer or being a doctor or something like that as an example. Now, you can't hack or accelerate law school without just working harder and cramming more hours in the day. You can't hack medical school and like find a shortcut to learning how to perform surgery, but you can hack your undergrad. So like you can go accelerate your bachelor's degree and your master's degree and then transfer into law school, or if law school requires only a bachelor's degree, like go accelerate your bachelor's degree. If you get your bachelor's degree in 6 to 12 months, like then you can jump in to law school after that. And you can get accelerated degrees. Like you can graduate really fast from like really legit schools that get you into like some of the best graduate programs like in the entire country, like even Ivy League schools. So you absolutely can accelerate almost no matter like which field you're going into. But there are like some really niche specialist level type stuff where you'd only be able to hack like the first 4 to 6 years of school. And then you go into your specialty after that and do it the traditional way. But like, let's say you want to be a doctor and it's going to take you 12 years, but you can shave off 4 to 6 years off the beginning. Like that's still huge. It's still life-changing, right? So hope that makes sense. Now, the next one is degree hacking must be cheating, right? If we've never heard of something or if something new or there's a new idea, like oftentimes like our human nature is to like kind of feel uncomfortable about it. Okay. Now here's the thing. There are ways to cheat through college. Like people have been cheating in school for I mean, centuries, right? Like people have been copying off other people's papers and things like that. That's not what this is. Like the degree hacking process or accelerating college degrees, it's not like taking test answers from someone else and then using for yourself or anything like that. Like you legitimately have to learn college level material to pass these exams. It's really not as hard as, I don't feel like it's that much harder than high school, but you still have to learn the stuff, but you can follow a different process. Like you can figure out what you need to learn. And then instead of using like textbooks and lesson plans and study guides and homework and quizzes and all that to learn, like you can learn those things using modern learning resources like the internet, and then go back to the school and take the exam. So it's not cheating. Like a lot of schools will say, like, if you can pass these exams, like if you can pass an exam for a class, it proves that you already have that knowledge in your head and we'll give you credit for the class, right? Well, you don't already have to have the knowledge in your head, but if you know what you need to go and study, you can go and study it, learn it, come back, take the exam. I mean, so it's not cheating. Like it's totally legit. I mean, you could cheat on exams still, but this process is not cheating. And I don't ever condone cheating in any way. And when I see people that I work with cheating, like it makes me uncomfortable. And I usually say things like, you can do this like legitimately without cheating almost just as fast. So just don't cheat, right? So it's definitely not cheating. But I do understand why it does feel like uncomfortable hearing a totally new concept that's like so much better than the traditional way. We have red flags that go off in our brains when we hear new things like that. This is not like some magic weight loss pill that's going to help you lose 100 pounds in 2 months. Like it's not what this is. Like you still have to work hard, you still have to learn, but you're doing it using faster methods and strategies. Now, the last one I want to talk about is, and I hear this all the time, it has to be too good to be true. Like a bachelor's degree in 6 months, that has to be too good to be true. Well, if you take a step back, we've seen like through history, like sometimes you'll see on your phone feed, like breaking news, 12-year-old graduated from college, right? Like people have been getting degrees faster for a really, really long time, but colleges model their entire system so that they can make money, like I talked about a few minutes ago. Well, colleges will never tell you this. It's kind of a deep, dark secret, but the average bachelor's degree in the United States takes more than 6 years, not 4 years, more than 6 years. If colleges told you that straight up, people wouldn't go to school, because if you realize you're going to be in school for 50% longer than you were expecting and for 50% more money in tuition, like you're probably just not going to do it. So they tell you 4 years and they get you sucked into their system and they tell you this week we're reading this chapter of the textbook and this week we're doing this homework assignment and quiz. And you can learn way faster than that. Like if you've ever just sat down and tried to learn something, you've probably opened up YouTube videos and just watch a YouTube video and then you know how to learn it. Like you don't have to go through this whole intense process to learn something. Learning is way easier today than it's ever been in history. And it's as simple as that. Okay. So I totally understand where people are coming from when they say it's too good to be true, but it's like, this process is legit. It's still hard work. It's still like, by the time I graduated, I was still really tired. I like did nothing for a couple of weeks afterward, but it was worth it. Like you can do it really, really quickly. So those are kind of some myths and misconceptions. And I hope that this has kind of opened your mind to like a new way or a new approach to do this, because you can get your degree faster and you can save a lot of money. If it's a process you're interested in, I'm not going to teach you right here, right now in this video, how to hack college, but what I'll do is I'll just leave a link down below in the description for like a degree hacking tutorial where I walk through actually how to do it. So I hope this video has helped. If it has, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and you'll start seeing more videos of me teaching how to graduate faster and save a whole bunch of money on tuition. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in the next video.